First thing I want to say is, hey, it's okay to outsource. You may get to a point where you just realize, I want all this work done, but I just don't have the time, and neither do my staff. I'm going to pay someone for it. And that is a valid answer. So let's look at citation automation versus outsourcing. So citation automation services, they will set up all of your accounts. Normally you submit your name, address, and phone number, your NAP. It does the work and you can't really indicate which ones. Normally this service is approximately $50 to $200 a month. And what they will add is not only setting the citations up, but also monitoring them. Unfortunately, with something like this, it's not always complete. Some of this automation software, these tools, if you look in the course references PDF, it will have recommendations and suggestions there. The important thing is that you own the assets. If you are to leave this service, the only thing that should affect you is that you're not being monitored any longer on that site. You own the asset, you own the ID and the password. Let's look at outsourced service. Basically, they will manage the setup and monitoring of all your citation sites. They set these up across many citation sites. Sometimes they may use, as I mentioned, automation behind the scenes, but they should also be bringing that personal service to it as well. And there are examples and my suggestions in the Help Me Find a Professional PDF. They need to provide some commitments. They need to let you know when they're going to respond to reviews. There has to be some sort of commitment on their part, some sort of reporting. You need to know what's being done because there are companies that are fantastic and there's other ones that are really not that good. Unfortunately, they may be sitting on the sofa somewhere while you're paying for them to do work. So that's not the kind of person you want or company. So you want to do some investigating. Before you make your choice, you want to have these questions answered. Basically, have they done it before? Do they have an exact plan of how they're going to approach the work that has to be done? Are they willing to sign a 2 to 3 month trial period? Anything shorter is not worth it. It won't be worth it to you or to them because there's quite a bit of work that would have to be done. And before you can even start seeing an ROI on it. The citations themselves are in the 300 to 500 range, but to have multiple services and even sort of the premium normally is 15 to 2,000 per month. And there's quite a bit of work going on in the background. Basically, if someone is telling you that you can have all of these services for $200 to $300 a month, it's probably a good sign that it's an inexperienced person. And anything higher, it could indicate that they're inexperienced as well. And will they be using automation or their own software? And that's just something that you want them to be as transparent with you as possible. There are different aspects to an outsourced company. They will build, creating citations like you've done. You create profiles. Sometimes companies or software, automation will only do this piece. And there's the manage piece, so reputation management. They will monitor reviews. They'll sometimes do this and these things. They'll provide reporting and they'll also respond. These are different aspects of outsourcing. There's also reputation marketing, and that's where you go from not only monitoring, as we have done. We've set up our monitoring, a very simple listening system. And so a premium firm will take it that one step further and they're going to help you market. They're going to respond to your positives and negatives. They're going to celebrate and they're also going to help you dominate. What normally would a premium firm offer? They report negative and positive reviews. The monitoring system will happen on their side. They'll respond to them. This is optional, but as a premium firm, you would expect that they do that. Sometimes a company would like to do the response to the reviews on their own, just so they can keep that consistency and keep it sort of in the business owner's voice, but it's really up to you. Typically with a premium firm, the pricing is between $2,000 and $10,000 a month. A firm that charges $10,000 a month, they're filling seats for you in a very tangible way. Some smaller reputation marketing companies do charge less than $2,000, but you may not get all the things that I've listed. It's just important that you state what you're looking for, you're clear with them, you're direct, and you're transparent. You may have had a sponsor. Usually my first recommendation to any service provider is always you help your client see the value in what you're bringing to their relationship. Sometimes restaurants don't understand what you're doing behind the scene as someone that does this all the time as a full-time job. So it's important that they've sent you here, that they've encourage you to come and watch this course. And even if it's just to help you understand how it all works and how it's all put together, and that they're going to in turn do all the work for you, at least you're further ahead. I recommend that you turn to your sponsor. They were wise enough to send you here.